So today, I really want to give you a rundown of how content creation has changed my life, right? I'm this girl that is literally ice water. Let me tell you, when I got into school in SS1, I did not talk to anybody, like to sit down and gist to anybody till SS2, right? Like, highest you hear me says, help me with your bucket, give me this or take, or like, that's it. Do you know that I was so quiet in school that some of my classmates, they didn't know that I was in that class with them. Like, it was that bad. When we were in SST, some people are like, they've never seen me before, and some are like, whoa, they're just hearing my voice for the first time, that I do have a very nice voice. Anyways, so I was that quiet. So the last time we went for a reunion, my school, and then I said something and everyone was laughing and they're like, oh my goodness, Chinyere, you're literally an ice water in school. I'm like, I know, like I was cold as ice, very cold, and I don't talk, don't look for my trouble, I don't look for trouble. I'm always on my own lane. Like that's literally who I was. A very I'm a socially awkward person, very socially awkward. Like you cannot see me laughing, ha ha hoo hoo ha ha, like with everybody. I could just lay on my bed and I'll be laughing, and just be thinking about like different things in my head, but not with anybody. So that's the kind of person I was, and it didn't do me any good, to be honest. So something happened when I was in SS2 in my school, right? So there's this book. It's called Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It has like plenty series. If you know, you know. Like if you read brown paper novels, you might have come across it at some point. So someone in my class read it. The girl at my back, like she has it directly at my back. So she said she wanted us to practice what was in the book, right? And the thing was, in the class, they're going to write everybody's name in like little piece of paper, and everybody will pick someone else's name, and you write something about that person. It could be anything, something you like, something you hate, something you want the person to change. It could be a physical flaw, a character flaw, something, or something you really love about the person. Maybe they're really beautiful, their hairstyle, their style, vibes, like whatever it is. So I'm like, I was indifferent, but everyone like, yeah, 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 let's do it. So everybody did it now. They said if you don't want to, don't just tell them so they won't include your name. I'm like, that would be me like exempting myself from things that my classmates are doing. Let me just join. So I picked someone's name. I was actually in the boarding school, and the girl I picked, she was my roommate too. So we were about 16 in our room. So, and the thing is, when you're not supposed to tell that person that it's you until the end of school day, like that particular day. So you can't use your handwriting to write about that person. So you either have to go and entrust it in someone else's, like another person, so that they'll write it for you and go and drop. Okay. So I went to a supposed friend, but unlike me, she's more outgoing, she's outspoken, and she's just very playful. So I went to her, I met her, and I told her she should help me write these things about this girl. She said I should not worry. I told her what to write, though. She said I should not worry, that she knows what to write. So I allowed her to do that. When she was done, and then she went to drop it, because they won't allow you, like, you're not supposed to show yourself. So she went to drop it for me. I didn't read it before she dropped it because I didn't want them to know that. Because when you meet her, when you go and meet them in the other class, and then everyone now see that she's now coming to drop it in this person, so they now know that it's this person that is this person's name that I picked. So we didn't want that. So she went to drop it. I thought that when she's done, she go and drop it herself. So she did. When they now opened the paper now, she now started talking like the things that this girl wrote about this other girl. I was even asking myself, did they have beef before? Because this was completely opposite of what I told her to write. Like I could not even believe my eyes when they were saying the things that this girl said I told her to write. And I was like, no, 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 no. I can never say this thing about a person. Like she was just insulting her. She insulted her boobs, the panties she used to wear, but a lot of other things, right? And it was just really crazy to me because I would never understand why you do that. Like see something like that to a person. And at that point we were like 15, like they were like 15. Me, I was like 12, 13 at that point. But anyways, it was her word against mine because I didn't write down anything for her to write. I just said with my mouth. So it was my words against hers. And me, I'm an introvert, socially awkward, and very quiet person, while she was directly opposite of that. And guess what? I said it was not me. Like I told them that I never said she should do this. This was no absolutely. I told her to write something, but this was not what I told her to write. And then she was like, "It's a lie. This that like her voice is obviously louder than mine." So everybody believed her. And I just at the end of the day, I went to the girl that she wrote that thing to, and I told her that I'm very sorry about everything that happened today. That this was in, like God bears me witness that this is not what I told this girl to write. Right, and she told me that she understands that she doesn't know me as someone that would say this kind of thing about a person, and at least she believed me. But anywho, I've been trying to start like content creation for a while, yeah, because I wanted to like build more confidence on camera and literally like general confidence talking to people or talking about like different things that I really like. So last year, which was 2025, January, I started a TikTok account, right? And when I started that TikTok account, I was putting out. It was I said first started putting out articles about my sorry, putting out posts, videos about my blog. It was even difficult because I couldn't like once the camera just turns on, I forget everything and anxiety just grips me. Like the first day, the second day, I felt like all the videos that I did they were very shitty and mediocre. But I posted them like that because I was trying to do it afraid, do it fearful, do it anyhow, like without chasing perfection at that point. And it gradually started to pay off because right now, wherever I'm at, I can bring out my phone and I'll take a video, do a video, like say whatever it is that I want to say and I can post it, like even very cringy things, right? So creating content or starting a TikTok, a YouTube, whatever it is, has helped me build more confidence as a person. Like this is, I know, like there's also like parts where there's like money involved, right? But I've not gotten to that part because I'm not yet monetized yet on any of my platforms. But I'm sincerely speaking that my confidence level is really high, really, really high. And all of that anxiety or from that stems from talking to a camera or talking to my phone or it's gone. Like I do not have it anymore. So my advice to you, although I'm still chasing the monetization ball, I have conquered that fear, like whatsoever, right? So my advice to you is this: if you're someone that always feels anxious or not confident enough, I think you should start creating content. Like it's going to really, really help you, really, really help you. Like that's helped me. I hope you really listen to me, and I would love to see your content this year on any of the platforms. You can tag me. Okay, so you guys please follow, subscribe to my channel, right? I'm a travel creator. I put out mukbangs, I put out food content, travel content, and literally like sometimes I do like sitting down videos or talking head videos. It depends on the mood and whatever like the topic at that point is. So kindly subscribe to my channel. I could kneel down to beg, please, because I check my analytics and I'm seeing about 50,000 views. I have about 50,000 views at the time of making this video, but I kind of have only 22 subscribers. Please, I'm begging you. I could kneel down. Should I kneel down? Please, please, please subscribe to my channel, like, share, send to your friends. I'm sure a friend of yours, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, just your friends, so they could relate and you could share this to like encourage them to start. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Mwah.